I am now going to take my family on a safari and we are going to go investigate. Dad goals. Okay, today, hello everyone, welcome. I'm a little blurry. Here we go. Oh man, the freaking battery's gonna die. Hold please. It's our brush our teeth song. I'm gonna brush them. Brush really well. Hey all you cool cats and kittens. Have you guys seen Tiger King? This would be a great thumbnail for Tiger King. I should do like the Carol Baskin. You know, like the TikTok song or whatever? I should do it right there with the little plants in the background. Anyway, I have not put makeup on in like so long that I thought we could do a little get ready with me because I'm looking not so cute. I'm trying to find where my little thing is that goes right here on the mirror so that I can prop you here and we can actually get ready and talk and hang out. But I didn't know where that is. Let's check the drawers. This is my mom's bag for when she stays the night. Not in there. Oh my god. You know, like every YouTube mom is like so organized. Not this one. Although I like being organized, but I just am not right now. It would be a great thing to do right now while in quarantine, but I'm not doing that. I can't freaking find it anywhere. All right, we're gonna have to get creative about how we set you up. All right, I gotta figure this out. Hold please. I just broke my freaking camera. Ugh, why is this happening to me? All right, we're gonna try to put you here. Literally just broke my camera doing this and I'm doing it again. Sometimes not everybody learns from their mistakes. Also, this looks ugly, so I'm gonna set it down here. I feel like maybe you can come down a little bit. Oh, that's better. Okay, let's get into this, shall we? Before I break something else. This hair is literally on my last nerve. Trying to find another Brett to put it up and let's see one.
Eventually.
3 things you're grateful for. I'm grateful that this camera is still recording right now. I'm grateful that I can breathe and I don't have COVID. I'm grateful that I don't feel hungry. Okay, we're good. We're back. Let's do this. Okay, first and foremost, I am going to be putting this on my face before I start my makeup because this is magic in a bottle. And if you don't have it, what have you been doing with your life? If you do end up getting it, please use my affiliate link. I'm just kidding. It's not an affiliate link. I just put it on my Amazon storefront, which, well, technically, I guess that's an affiliate link. But if you guys buy stuff on Amazon, it doesn't cost you extra money if you use my link when you buy stuff. It just helps support me. So just saying, just gonna put that out there. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this. Well, people, I've talked about this before. This you should buy. This you should not buy, even though I continue to use it. Because the ingredients are really clean, but it feels really sticky on your face. And it doesn't like blend well when you try to put like bronzer or like stuff on it. So I wouldn't really recommend it. The reason I use it is because it's like really clean. It covers all my rosacea and it stays on. Like this is not gonna really come off. So that I like. I bet you could swim in this. Definitely not my color. When you've been inside forever and haven't seen the sun. Okay, I know I like goof around and stuff. We're gonna get into some serious stuff, but as always with my get ready with me's, I like to start out fun with some lighthearted stuff and then we get into the good stuff. Gotta ease you into it. It's gonna scare you away. Oh gosh, where do I start? I feel like when I don't vlog every day, I just have so much to say that I get overwhelmed when I do start a video because I'm like, okay, wait, where do I start? And I don't ever want to like forget stuff. First of all, what the fuck is happening right now like in our world? Am I the only one that is just like, wait a second, we're all locked in our houses? So many people have lost their jobs, which I think is so fucking sad. I don't know, it's just really crazy to me. Also, why can I still hear my neighbors even though my windows are closed? There's someone playing a fucking trumpet somewhere in my neighborhood and I literally like the other day wanted to go on a scavenger hunt to find this house, knock on the door and tell them like they need to limit their trumpet playing time because the whole neighborhood can hear them. And I guess that's what you get when you live in a city. I told Travis, I want a farm. Moment in the country. I wish like my family lived not in a super busy city, but you know, we had like a really pretty house and like it was more like suburban, but I was so far from family that like I really miss them. And so that's why we ended up moving. But now I'm just like, we don't have, especially right now with everything that's going on, like we can't go to the beach. That's like Snow's backyard. So when that gets taken away from you, we don't have a yard for her to play in. It's like really kind of sad. Everything's closed. Her swim lessons, my gym, like everything. So she's like trapped inside and they don't really want you going outside for like long walks. Like you're allowed to go get exercise, but like it's hard to let her go run around and play and it's kind of just a struggle. I feel really bad for little Snowy. So this whole thing has made me want to like have a big backyard for her to play in. And also all my plants, I don't know if any of you guys like followed my plant journey. These plants down here died. wasn't very long because I had to move all my plants to my sister's house because when they started getting bigger, I needed to transplant them outside or whatever. And I didn't get enough sun like on the patio that we have, which is like our only outside area. And because of that, they were going to die. So I needed to transfer them. I can only grow plants indoors with like a grow light. And we don't really have like a space in our house to have like a huge little garden. And so that has also made me want to have land to be able to like grow stuff. I don't even need a lot of land, just like have like a decent sized garden. So I was asking people like, do you guys have any suggestions on growing indoors? Like what would you guys suggest with my space? And people were talking about this like tower garden, which is super cool. And I wanted to get it and I went online and it was sold out, of course. So I guess like in May is when they're supposed to come back in stock. So I'm gonna try getting one of those. And then also just trying to get like grow lights and possibly doing it in our laundry room is like really big. And Travis has like a full desk down there that he never uses. Basically like where we house our printer that we rarely use. And so I told Trav like, can I use that to like grow stuff? You can put like grow lights down there, but it's also Bandit's room. So like, I don't know if it's gonna bother Bandit to have all those like grow lights and if he would like mess with the vegetables or like try to pee on them or something. So I don't know, we'll figure it out. I haven't done makeup in so long. It's like I forgot how to do it. Ooh, honey, that brow look. Okay, let's get on to like a little bit more of like a serious note. My anxiety was doing really well with all this stuff going on. And it was funny, like there was some like meme or something going around of like people with anxiety are like, this is like our everyday, like how we feel, like how everyone else is feeling with their anxiety and like worry about constantly getting sick and like the economy and just like everything that's happening. And so they were like, so people with anxiety are doing a lot better right now because they're just used to this. And at first that's how I was. And then something happened. Well, I know what happened. I had a really bad panic attack. I think I was doing really well, but it was like kind of being bottled up. And then all of a sudden, like it came out and exploded in a really scary way. My vision was like closing and I was like going blind and I couldn't see. That immediately triggered a panic attack for me because I thought I'm fucking dying right now. And then a bunch of other symptoms started happening, probably related to the panic attack. I don't know. Also, you know how like when you have anxiety or like, you know, bad anxiety, your like chest hurts, it feels like it's hard to breathe. I've felt like that for a while now and it hasn't like gone away, and I didn't realize maybe that could just be my anxiety. So I've been like thinking, oh my god, I have this virus affecting my lungs, but I can't get tested because where I live they're only testing people like if they meet certain requirements, which is like over 65, prior health conditions or underlying health conditions, or if you've been in contact with somebody that tested positive for it. I don't meet any of those requirements. And I've said this before, like I wouldn't go get tested right now because like I don't want to take away from people that are way worse off than I am. But I've never had issues with sleeping ever. I sleep really well. I'm so lucky. Never had like insomnia or anything. But lately I have not been able to go to sleep. And when I say not being able to go to sleep, like I lay down and I can't fall asleep till like 4 in the morning. I'm like wide awake. And the first time that happened, I'm like, oh my god, someone drugged me with like methamphetamines in my food. Like what is happening? Why am I awake right now? It wasn't like bouncing off the walls or like cleaning the house. That didn't happen. That would have been a nice side effect, but no. It was just like I just couldn't sleep and I didn't realize it, but I think it's because I'm so stressed out and having such bad anxiety with everything that's going on right now that like it's affecting my sleep. Also, I've just had like really bad bouts of like anxiety attacks, panic attacks, like things that like I haven't really had very much before all this started happening. I had it really bad when I was pregnant, and then it seemed to like get way better when Snow was born, and then now with all this it's just really like hitting me. And this is how I do my bronzer. I'll put it all over my face. So yeah, it's been a struggle and I've really had a hard time with it. I don't know, it's just like the breathing thing. Like it's just like my fucking lungs hurt. And so I'm like, is this the virus or is this my anxiety? And I can't help but to think it's my anxiety. Anyway, my anxiety's been really, really bad. And I know a lot of other people's have been really bad too. And I feel for you because what is going on is fucking crazy. Like we've never had to deal with something like this before in the past. I'm not talking about a virus. I'm talking about like being locked down, people losing jobs, not knowing what's going on, not having some new virus. Like we don't know a lot about it, you know? I think that's like one of my biggest fears is like the fear of the unknown. You know, I don't know. It's crazy. But on a positive note, what I've been doing to stay sane, and maybe this will help you, I don't know. I've been doing as much as I can to keep myself occupied. And normally that would be like working or like filming videos or I don't know, like getting outside and like doing stuff. But I actually had to go back into my workshop that I created for you guys, for myself. And I'm really glad that I did that because sometimes we need to be like re-reminded of how to stay sane because we forget. And I think when we're in a good place, we're able to like give good good advice and like help others. My neighbor is building a fucking bunker. I'm like convinced. Since all this is happening, he's been doing construction nonstop next door. So again, I know I'm like complaining about my neighbors. They're making me crazier than I already am. Literally, this neighbor, can I just like vent to you guys for a second? This fucking neighbor is doing construction all day. The neighbors to the left of me are partying all the time, like constantly partying, playing loud music, their doors slamming, like their front door is slamming because I think like the people over there are like drinking and smoking cigarettes, but I don't think they're allowed to smoke cigarettes in the house, so they go in and out of the house constantly, and it's very loud when they slam their door. It like shakes our whole house. They also, both neighbors have like crazy surround sound systems when they play movies or music, and we share walls with them, so it's very loud. The neighbors decide to do their music and movies at like midnight, just late at night, and they do it like during the day, so it's just like constant craziness happening. And like I said, like people singing, playing instruments. It's just like really loud city life. I feel like I live in New York. And when I lived in New York, I didn't even experience stuff like that. I heard like sirens and like street noise and honking and stuff like that, but not like neighbors. Crazy. All right, enough of me venting. Let's talk about some positive things, shall we? I have done something that I still can't believe I've done. What is he doing next door? And my window is literally closed and it's so loud. I don't know if you guys can hear it as loud as I can on the camera, but like it really only annoys me when I'm trying to film because I feel like it's affecting the audio. What was I talking about? Oh, I've done something that I never thought I would do before, and I am detoxing my armpits. We're like, what the fuck? If you've never heard of that before, you're like, what are you saying? My phone has gone off. So I keep my phone on silent because if I didn't, my phone would just be like beep, 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 beep. And you guys know I have misophonia and that drives me crazy. Concentration. I'm having anxiety right now, which is why I'm like taking a breath. I'm detoxing my armpits. Okay, I decided I use like really bad deodorant that's like really bad for you. I'll show you which one it is. Gillette Clinical Strength, like men's deodorant, because I smell. I've even had like a procedure done called Mirror Dry that's supposed to make it so that you don't sweat out of your armpits and goes to like different parts of your body so you don't smell as much like when you do sweat. And I was one of like the small percentage of the people that it didn't work for because I have hyperhidrosis, or whatever it's called, like where you just like sweat so much under my arms. I think it also attributes to a lot of my anxiety because I have it constantly throughout the day, that when you go into like your flight or fight response, you sweat. Also, I am 34 years old and I am getting so many gray hairs, and I looked it up and it obviously like attributes to like stress in your flight or fight response, and it just kind of goes to show like how much stress actually affects you. Like my eye twitches, so many things, like it just affects your body. It's crazy and it's not healthy either. And I should probably be medicated for it, like on a daily medication, but I just not. I should be. I guess I stopped telling you guys what I was using. Right now I'm using a Emile Cardone lip pot. Everything's linked on my Amazon storefront, like all the makeup I use, but Prestige lip liner in Natural 10. Using my Elate Cosmetics palette, Hoola Light bronzer. Travis, I hear him yelling at Snow. He said off. She's a climber, like a climber. And she's also really aggressive. A lot of like boy tendencies, I would say. You know, like boys are like more like roughhousing and I don't know, like more rambunctious. At least that's what I've heard from other parents. She is like very much like that. So it's kind of like fun to watch her be different than I would think like a little girl would act like. Does that make sense? I'm sure like some girls are like more tomboyish. She like brought a spider in the other day, you know, like a dead one from like the patio. Just like stuff like that. I know some girls are like into that. Like some girls are more like, ew, no, spiders. Right now I feel like Snow is just like very crazy. Travis calls her a maniac and I call her my little psycho. As long as she doesn't grow to a serial killer, like I did good. Now I'm gonna just throw on some Lash Paradise by L'Oreal, I believe it is. Mascara. That's my anxiety, like having to take deep breaths and like feeling like I'm out of breath. Like a lot of people make fun of me on YouTube or just saying like, oh, why does it sound like she's out of breath all the time? It's like most likely because I'm having a freaking anxiety and I feel like I can't breathe. Like look what a difference mascara does. I really miss my mom, you guys. My mom normally comes over like every day. She was staying with us for a while because her house was getting tinted, like through the whole like quarantine thing, like right when it first started happening. And then once they removed the tent, she went back and she hasn't come back over because, you know, we're all trying to like stay quarantined and she's going to work still and she's been by herself. And I feel so bad because my stepdad is stuck in Utah and has been for like a really long time now. Camera was telling me I was filming for too long and then it was starting to like turn off. Anyways, my mom is by herself during this whole quarantine thing now and I feel bad and I miss her, but she literally would come over all the time to see Snow and I feel bad that she's like all alone, but we're trying to do the right thing and not have her go out and then come hang out with us. So this is my quarantine hair. Ooh, honey child. And look at all my gray hairs. Can you guys see that? I mean, like a few years ago I had like a few gray hairs coming in here and there, but like now it's gotten to the point where I'm like, whoa, I just didn't realize it was so much. Freaking grandma over here. Carol Baskin. That song is stuck in my head. I'm gonna maybe like straighten a few pieces of hair and then put a hat on so that I don't have to straighten all my hair, and then cover all this up with a hat, and maybe just do my like little hairstyle like that. That is a great way to save a lot of time doing your hair. I'll show you what I mean. Hold please. Okay, the only hat I own. This is a really cute look for me, by the way. What do you think? Oh, I forgot something. Hold please.
One eternity later.
I'm about to forget this time. Do you guys remember my lipstick? I now use it as a case to put like my hair ties, bobby pins. So I'm gonna show you guys how I do my hair, where I just don't really do my hair, and how I like cover it up. So I take this and like a little pony. I like to use like the little clear elastics, but I'm all out of them. And then I just do a little thing like that, little messy bun thing. But like literally you don't have to do any of your hair because my hair's really wild and I slept on it when it was wet. So it looks really dreadlocky. We're just trying to hide that. And if you have little pieces, you just stick them back in the little thing like so. And then I like to pull out like here to like frame my face. And then once you stick the hat on, and voila, you're done. Like hides your crazy. So here trying to hide my crazy. So now I am done getting ready. Thank you for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed this. I am now going to take my family on a safari, and we are going to go investigate schools and hospitals to find out what's really going on. No, seriously, we are. Mainly Travis's idea because he's paranoid about like everything that's going on and stuff. So just go with him and get out of the house. It'd be nice to just take a little car ride. We haven't left our house in like way too long, not even to go to the grocery store. So, and then maybe take a little bit walk outside, get some fresh air. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sending you all of my love and positive energy, and I hope to see you in my next video.
I'm on a different course, riding around and I'm whipping a Porsche. They used to hate on me bad, now I got them sad. I'm the one that they didn't endorse. Now look who's shining, now look who winning. Do this for my kid, but I am not kidding. I hit the bottom, now I got it popping. Just take a good look at the way that I'm living. Working the grind, gaining respect. Every day I be getting a check.